everyone, welcome back to another video. Welcome to number 16, day 16 of the advent calendar. I actually can't believe I've got this many videos filmed, to be honest. It seems really surreal talking about the 16th of December when it's only like the 4th that I'm filming this, but there you go, you are seeing this on the 16th. This is product number 16 and it is called Tiffany, and it is this beautiful foil, basically floral foil. So I've paired it with a glitter and it is called Electra. So these are the two products that we're going to be using. I think they go together beautifully because this has got blue and pink in it, this glitter. So I've also paired it with two different gel polish colours as well. We've got Fleur, which we're going to do as the base on one nail. And then we've got Pink Petals, which is a pink, obviously, which is what we're going to use on the base of the other nail. So I'm doing two nails and we're using both of these colours underneath the design. So I wanted to do a design where it wasn't just a full coverage foil or just a full coverage glitter either, because I've done that a lot lately. So I just wanted something a little bit different. So with this one we're mixing it up a little bit, and we're gonna incorporate obviously the glitter and the foil, but neither of them are going to be full coverage. There is a hair on my nail. There we go, it's gone. So that's the first coat of the pink nail done. I'm just going to do the first coat of the blue one, and then I will do the second coat of both nails off camera, because I don't know why I always feel like I need to explain my reasoning for everything. Every time I say I'm going to do something, I always follow it up with because, and have to feel like I always have to explain. I think it's self-explanatory why I wouldn't want to film painting both like coats of the colour. It's obviously because it's a very boring situation to watch, but still every single video I feel like I have to say it again, but I'm not going to say it this time. I'm just going to wait for them and I'll paint them and I'll come back and we can start the design. In the meantime I am just going to mix Electra with some base coat. So I'm going to put my base coat onto my palette, and then I'm going to mix some of this glitter in with it. This glitter is so much easier to apply when you use it like a gel sort of effect. So I'm just going to pop some in there. I lost the lid. Obviously I only need enough for two nails, but I'm not ever really very good at portion control. And that applies to all matters of my life as well, especially food. So I'm just going to pop a few more specks of glitter in. Then I also have the glitter next to me as well, so I'll pop a bit, she says. Yeah, there we go. So I'm going to pop that onto my palette and I'm going to put that next to me. So if I need any more specs, I can just pick them up and it'll all be fine. So I'm just going to do my second coat of the blue real quick. Literally just said I wasn't going to film it, and I'm not really because I'm almost out of shot, but just getting it done quickly so I can pop this in the lamp while we're working on the pink nail, because that one is ready to go. So I'm going to get my pink nail and we're going to apply the glitter at the cuticle area and fade it down. I'm using a random nail art brush out of an Amazon set that I bought ages ago to apply it. So I'm just going to pick it up, place it at the cuticle area. I'm going to apply that both sides. Like so, and then once I've got like the main bulk of the glitter on there, I'm holding it downwards so it just naturally floats down. I'm going to get my Blend It brush, which is an ombre brush. You can use any ombre brush at all. They all work the same. And I'm just going to use that to pull the glitter down the nail, basically, and then we're just going to use it to maneuver the pieces exactly where we want them to help us create the fade. And then once I'm happy, I'm just going to check it from all angles because we want to make sure that there isn't any bits sticking up. And if there is, we can just pop a little bit of pressure on them and push them into the gel and they'll sit nice and flat. So I'm going to check if there's any bits sticking up, I'll push them down. Don't seem to have any though, so it's all good. And once I'm happy, I'll pop that into the lamp for a full cure. And then while that one's in the lamp, I'm going to do the exact same to this blue nail. So I'm just going to get my glitter first of all. Get that on the nail, right up to both sides so I don't have any sparse bits. Like so. And then again, using the exact same method, just dragging down on it. Like so. And these are the best types of glitters to use for a glitter fade because they just naturally create a fade without you really having to do that much. Because there's finer pieces in there as well as the chunkier bits, it just works really well for this. So once you're happy with where they're placed, you can then pop it into the lamp. Again, I'm just checking from all angles. I can see there's one bit here sticking up. So I've just pressed him down and now he's nice and smooth. There we go. Perfect. I'm popping that into the lamp again for a full 60-second cure. So I'm just going to get rid of my glitter for a start because I know I'm going to make a mess of it if I don't. And then we can get on with the next step. So what I'm going to do next is I'm just going to pop a coat of base coat over the whole nail, and this is just going to smooth it out so the glitter area isn't more raised or anything than the rest of the nail. Basically, we're just smoothing it out because we don't want a lumpy bumpy nail. As you can see from all angles, it's nice and smooth. So we're going to pop that into the lamp for a full cure. I'm going to do the same thing with the other nail as well. To get it nice and smooth. And then we're going to pop that into the lamp. So both of them are on a full cure. And then we're going to get the foil ready because we've got a minute or so to wait for that. So this is the foil that is in today's day of the advent calendar. It's absolutely beautiful, and we're going to be using individual images from this foil instead of the usual just plonk it all on. So I'm going to use these two here. I'm just going to cut them out so they're much easier to use, and I don't have any images on here that are going to go onto the nail that I don't want, basically. So there's one. And then I want different, so those two for that nail, and then we'll go these two. So we've got two different, what's it called, combinations of flowers there. So I'm just going to fold this up again to pop it in the packaging, get rid of it so it's not in the way or being ruined. I've got a lot of stuff on my desk right now, it's actually getting a bit ridiculous. Right, I don't know why I'm putting them back in their little numbered sachets, but I've been doing that with every single nail that I've done. So once these come out of the lamp and they've got their base coat on, I'm now just going to go in with a lint-free pad, aka a cut-up wax, what's it called? Wax strip. And then I'm just going to remove the tacky layer from the base coat off both of the nails. So it doesn't interfere with my foil gel. And then basically we're just going to apply a foil gel. So I'm going to apply it still to the whole nail just to make my life easier, because we don't want to be sat here measuring up how much we need and stuff like that. It's much easier to still just apply the foil gel everywhere. So I'm just going to do that. I'm going to apply a nice even layer. I don't want it too thin or too thick. I'm just applying that to both nails, and then I will fully cure that for 60 seconds in my lamp. Oh, there's a hair somewhere, I just saw it wrinkling. And then again, pop that in the lamp for a full cure. And then once they come out, we can apply our flowers. And once that comes out, we can apply our images. So I'm going to keep these ones for the pink one because they're darker images. I think they'll show up better on that. And then we're going to pop these onto here. So in fact, I'm going to cut these even more. So we've got two flowers separate. And then I can really place them exactly where I want them. So this one needs to be hanging off the nail a bit because it is, what's it called? So just placing that, and then I'm going to pick this one up. I'm going to put this further down here. So as you usually would if you're doing a full cover or whatever you're doing with foil, we need to put some pressure on it to get the foil to stick to the foil gel on the nail. So I'm just rubbing the whole nail, putting pressure everywhere. And we'll do the same with the other image. And then I'm going to lift it off like so. There we go. Super easy when you cut out the images that you want, because you don't have any other parts on there that are going to get on there by accident or get in your way, and it's just really, really good. So I'm just going to top coat this one now, pop this into the lamp while we do the other one. Don't know why the dogs are kicking off. We've obviously got a delivery at the front door. And while that one's in the lamp, I'm going to attach our flowers to this nail. So I've cut those in half as well. And then I'm just cutting a bit more of the clear around the images off, because that makes it a lot easier. And then I'm just going to pick where I want to place the images. I'm going to put one over here. And then the other one I'm going to put on the other side, down here, like so. And then again, just going to put pressure over the whole image. You could do this with a silicone tool, like I'm doing with these tweezers, you do it with your nail, your finger. Just remember that the whole nail is covered in foil gel, so anywhere you stick, like, I'm really sorry if you can hear the dogs barking. Don't know what is wrong with them. One of them's actually dark, so when deaf, so when one barks, the other one sort of just follows because he sees her barking and just thinks, well, there must be something wrong, so I better bark, even though there isn't. She's usually just winding him up. But that's them for you. Can't remember what I was saying, but there we go. So here is how they turned out. I absolutely love these. I love that foil. I love them with that glitter. It's like the perfect match that glitter is. It's honestly beautiful. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching as always, and I'll be back soon with another one. Bye.